Okay, this is the limits worksheet packet, worksheet number 2, and we're going to start with number 31. Okay, so I cannot on number 31 use direct substitution because I'm going to get 0 on the bottom. So if you remember the top, that's actually this. So when I FOIL this out, I'm going to get x squared minus 6x minus 6x, so that's minus 12x, plus 36 minus 36. So look what happens. Your 36 cancels, and I have x squared minus 12x over x. And then I can factor out an x on top. So now my x's cancel, and now I have x minus 12, and I can use direct substitution. 0 minus 12, so the limit is negative 12. Okay, number 32, I can't use direct substitution because I get 2 minus 2, and I get 0. I can't have that. So my hint here is that if I see a radical sign, I'm probably going to have to rationalize. So I'm going to multiply by 2 plus the square root of x. Okay, now I don't ever FOIL out anything, my original problem that didn't have the radical. I'm going to leave that just like that. On the bottom, if I FOILed this out, my middle terms would cancel and I'd end up with 4 minus the square root of x times the square root of x, which is x. So do you see why I didn't FOIL this out? These 4 minus x's are going to cancel, and I have 2 plus the square root of x. So now I can use direct substitution. Substitute my 4 in, 2 plus square root of 4, that's going to be 4. 33, direct substitution, 2 squared minus 2 plus 2, so that should give us 4. The limit as x approaches negative 3, on this one, you should be able to use direct substitution. Okay, even if I plug negative 3 in here, I'm not getting 0 on the bottom. So I have negative 3 squared minus 2 times negative 3 over negative 3. 9 plus 6 over negative 3. 15 over negative 3, so negative 5. Number 35. Okay, I cannot use direct substitution again because I would get 0 in the denominator. So I need to factor something. So the top is the difference of squares. That factors x minus 1, x plus 1 over x plus 1. My x plus 1s will cancel, leaving me with x minus 1. And now I can use direct substitution, so I get negative 2. Same thing with 36. I can't use direct substitution. I get 0. So that must mean I can factor. The top will factor 2x minus 3x plus 1. Because when I FOIL that out, I get 2x squared plus 2x minus 3x, which gives me that negative 1x. My x plus 1's cancel, leaving me with 2x minus 3. And now I'm substituting my negative 1 in. Negative 2 minus 3, negative 5. 37. Okay, on this one, I can use direct substitution. 2 times negative 3 plus 1, negative 3 minus 3, negative 6 plus 1 over negative 6, so negative 5 over negative 6, so a positive 5/6. On 38, I'm supposed to find the limit as x approaches 3 from the right-hand side. As long as I don't get a 0 in the denominator, it doesn't matter if it's coming from the left or right. I can just use direct substitution. So I have 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 2, so 4/5. 39. what happened there. Okay, as x approaches 4 from the left. Now on this one, I can't use direct substitution because I'd get 0. So my hint is that I see a radical, which means I probably need to rationalize so that something will cancel. Okay, so remember it's easier to see it when you see it like this. All right, so the top, I'm going to go ahead and FOIL that out. Square root of x times square root of x would just give me x. My middle terms would cancel and I'd get minus 4. On the bottom, I'm not going to FOIL that out because then my x minus 4's cancel. That leaves me with a 1 on top, square root of x plus 2. And now when I substitute my 4 in, that's going to be a 2 right there, so it's going to be 1/4. Right here, as x approaches 1 from the left, I can't use direct substitution because I'd get 0, so that must mean something's going to factor. Factors of 1, when I add them, I get 2. Have to be x minus 1, x minus 1. One of these will cancel with the bottom, leaving me with x minus 1. Substitute in, and I get 0. Okay, 41. 41, I can't use direct substitution, so I'm going to have to rationalize. So I have x plus 1 minus 2 over x minus 3 times x plus 1 plus 2 over x plus 1 plus 2. Now notice this sign did not change, just the sign outside of the radical. Okay, so when I multiply the top, x plus 1 times the square root of x plus 1 is just going to give me x plus 1. Because remember, we're actually foiling these. My middle terms would cancel, and I end up with minus 4, negative 2 times 2. Now on the bottom, these are the ones I'm not going to FOIL out. I'm going to leave them. So now on top, I have x minus 3, x minus 3 square root of x plus 1 plus 2. My x minus 3's cancel. Remember, when you cancel, you have a 1 up there. And I'm going to use direct substitution. I can plug in a 3. So when I plug 3 in here, that's going to give me square root of 4 plus 2. So when I simplify that, that's going to be 2 plus 2. So my answer is 1/4. Okay, number 42. 42, I can't use direct substitution, but I look at the bottom, I can factor an x out there and have x minus 3 left over. I just took an x out. Then when I cancel these x's, I'm left with 1 over x minus 3. Now use direct substitution. So I get negative 1/3. Okay, I'm going to stop right there.